What's up? It's your boy Sakib Sheikh there again, back with another video, as you can see and tell. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about insomnia. What is insomnia? Why we can't fall asleep because of insomnia. The sickness, the disease we develop as we get old and wiser with age. It happens to a lot of us. You know, at our childhood, we used to fall asleep every now and then. While studying, while playing, even while sitting down or watching movies or our favorite cartoon or whatever you like. So yeah, but when you grow up, then we start to lose sleep at nights. You know, earlier from our teenage until we die. We just lie down, but we don't fall asleep without any kind of sleeping aid, sleeping pills, sleeping potion, or drugs. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about here today. How to sleep, how to cure insomnia without any drugs, any pills, or any kind of medical evaluation naturally. So yeah, it happens as we get older. We start to have more time to ourselves and less busy with lives and etc. Because we live and we learn, and that's how we grow. So yeah, it happens like that. But as time passes by, you might feel like that you might develop a disease, a sickness that keeping us from falling asleep at night, as doctors would call it insomnia. you know so they might suggest that you know cut down blue light before you sleep, or at least 1 hour before you go to bed. Cut down on coffee or tea, you know and create a dark comfortable bedroom for sleeping, and use your bedroom for only for sleeping, because it's called priming. You're gonna prime your brain that you only sleep in that room, you know nothing else, just sleep. So yeah, but insomnia is not a disease. It's just a hoax. It's a made up concept of our mind, because a disease that something has symptoms. But just you can fall asleep. It's not a symptom by itself, because in our childhood, we used to play, be active. When you are awake, we used to be asleep. We didn't think about falling asleep, or could care less about falling asleep. Our mother, father, or our grandparents, or our elders would always force us to go to bed. We would never want to go to bed by ourselves, because we like to remain active, playful during the day and also at night hours. But as we grow older, we learn the importance of sleep. That without proper sleep, without at least minimum 6 to 8 hours of sleep, an adult human being can't function at its best or properly. So we thought that sleeping is the key, sleeping is everything to have a next better day, a net better morning. We must get a good night's sleep earlier that day, that night. So yeah, as I was saying, insomnia is it's just made up of our mind, because it doesn't have any symptom, which doesn't fall asleep. So it doesn't make it a disease, rather than it's a cause label, not a symptom, not a cause, to be fair. But yeah, just because something is causing something doesn't make it its own origin or symptom. There could be many reasons behind the cause, why we're not falling asleep. Not just insomnia. Insomnia. It might be, that we slept day, that very day, the next night more than we should, more than we used to. Maybe it was a holiday, could be that, or could be you slept the morning of that day, or at the evening or afternoon, took afternoon naps. That's why you can't fall asleep at night. Or could be, at evening time you drink too much coffee or caffeine, like tea, matcha, coffee, not decaf. You know, decaf doesn't have caffeine. So yeah, could be, you drink caffeinated beverage like black cola and everything. That's why you can't fall asleep at night. That's one of the great reason for every younger generation who develop insomnia at earlier age. So yeah, you get the idea. Just because you can fall asleep doesn't make it a disease. Just like people would, especially doctors, would call it and give you sleeping prescription aids and everything else. So yeah, now you might say that how to fall asleep if you have insomnia or whatnot. To fall asleep, you must understand why you need sleep for. Sleep is not normal. Sleep is the causing of death. When you're asleep, we're already halfway to our grave. We're dead. Our life is, passing by us when you're sleeping. So yeah, that makes. So yeah, the main reason you can fall asleep at night is because you're trying too much. You're trying too hard to fall asleep. That's why you can fall asleep at night. That's what causing insomnia is in the first place to begin with. Because what you resist persists. And that's why the more you try to sleep, the more focusing or lying still on your bed like a dead person, or at least trying to play dead just to fall asleep. That's where it's not working. Sleep happens, sleeping occurs when you let go. When you let go of the idea that you want to sleep in the first place to begin with. You just lie down and you just try to shut down your body one by one. First you shut down, if there is any too much thinking, too much pressure, too much stress. You focus on your breath, meditate, de-stress your body, relax your muscle and everything. When you're not trying to fall asleep, that's the moment you fall asleep. And yeah, sleeping happens like a magic. When you just gave up, you let go. You don't want to fall asleep. You just lie down and with your eyes closed and think about stuff like ships passing in skies like clouds. That's how sleep comes naturally. And if you can sleep at night, don't beat yourself up over it. It's natural. When you're fully charged, when you don't require sleep, you're already good to go without sleep that night or the next day. You don't need sleep. You just go out like that. You don't need sleep, you don't need coffee, you don't need anything. It's just wide awake. It happens from time to time. It's not mandatory that we need to sleep every night for a certain period of time. It's not it's not written anywhere that without sleep we can work the next day properly. Some people skip sleeps if they're working on an exam, or last hour moment thing, could be a presentation, could be a wedding too. So yeah, so they don't require sleep. They can go without sleep, at least a week, and still be in their best performance. So yeah, sleeping is not something we really need, but to do and deserve to keep us at our maximum all the time, so we can perform better than we would if we're sleepy or lacking sleep. So yeah, insomnia is just a made up concept. We don't really need anything to sleep. Just it happens naturally when you're not trying. So yeah, do whatever you do, keep living life, and about the sleeping part and death, it will come naturally when it's time to sleep and to die. You can do nothing about it. All you can do is resist, which is gonna cause more persistence, only do more harm than good. And it's no fun doing self-harm to oneself. It's a sin. So yeah, that's all for today. Like, share, comment, and you know the drill. Take care, I'm out. Peace out.